Mein Leben! Wer? Mein Leben! Nein, 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 nein. Mein Leben! Mein Leben! Mein Leben! Mein Roman! Mein Leben! Mein Leben! Mein Roman! Mein Roman! Mein Roman! Mein Roman! Mein Roman! Mein Leben! 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 Mein Leben!
Floor 2, difficulty definitely has increased, of course, and it will again gradually increase. I would say this definitely may be like the third or fourth hardest map maybe in episode 9. It's not the hardest, but it's definitely not an easy one at all. There's a lot of, and some maps in episode 9 do feel like they play off of similar patterns from episode 6. This one, although not too difficult really to navigate, some though can be a little tricky. But it can still, but like with like the hallways in this, it does remind me a little bit of episode 6 floor 2. The first room actually reminds me a little bit of episode 3 floor 2, but that's another thing. But yeah, the red brick rooms with the long hallways and the two like inner and outer wings, that definitely makes this map stand out to me for sure. Again, the reason why is because you do not know how many enemies are going to wander into other rooms. They can go into the outer wing. Some come to the inner wing and go to the outer wing. Or some can wander into the rooms into the outer wing as well. So it is definitely tricky maybe to get 100% kills. And again, it also can be difficult to try to avoid enemies coming from behind you. That is why, of course, it is best to try to clear the inner wing out first. That way you can get the enemies coming from the outer wing, because they really don't have many other options to go to in that outer wing. Because if you do the outer wing first, the inner wing enemies can easily wander into those rooms in the inner wing. And again, you will not know what to expect going down those halls. As you saw though this time though, they didn't really set off too many rooms. So it wasn't as difficult this time, but in the practice rounds for me, it was definitely pretty difficult. Then there's the brown mazes leading to the silver key that can be a little tricky as well, since they are tight and of course maze-like. And of course, in some of those rooms, definitely the SS with the Schustoffel, with how many there are, can definitely snipe you off easily, as they're very well placed in this map. I mean, most of the enemies are, but the Schustoffel, especially in this map, will be the toughest ones out to get you for sure. And of course, also, I do like how in these newer episodes, they really have, taken a while to show the new weaponry as well. So that is an interesting way to make things a little more challenging. But that is it for Floor 2, guys. A tough map. On to Floor 3. And again, the difficulty is steadily still increasing in Episode 9. But until then, guys, I am the Club of the Man, 1993.